So at least as far as trading publicly goes, meaning on my live stream, I'm giving up on Earn2Trade and their trader career path for the moment. And we're going to talk about why in this video. First things first though, the risk and performance disclosures. These things are true. You really should read and understand what this stuff means here. So why isn't it working? Why are we switching away from Earn2Trade? And the main reason is the consistency rule, which is shown here, the 30% of target. So no more than 30% of your target can be reached in a single trading day with Earn2Trade. So the reason that they do this, just to provide a defense first of them, and all prop firms have some sort of consistency rule. Earn2Trade happens to have it in the evaluation, whereas Apex has it as a way to limit you from taking a withdrawal. Obviously, there are positives and negatives to either, but the reason that they have this is essentially prop firms are insurance companies. They have to protect themselves. If you think about it like an insurance company, people taking withdrawals are making legitimate claims on their policy. Everyone else who is not taking those withdrawals is paying their monthly premium, right? And those premiums go to the people who have legitimate claims or legitimate withdrawals. So if they were to allow you to hit the target all in a single trade or in a single day, what that would mean is that people can hack the system by hedging multiple prop firms or multiple accounts against each other, essentially guaranteeing that they pass or essentially guaranteeing that they reach that profit threshold if they're trading multiple accounts in opposite directions. So there is a legitimate reason why they need to have this rule. But now that I've provided that defense, let's talk about some ways that it doesn't really make sense or doesn't work for us as traders. Of course, we have to work within the confines of the system that we are given, and they are giving us access to capital essentially risk-free. So it makes sense that we're going to have to, that it wouldn't be super easy, right? But this really flies in the face of the idea of letting winners run. We're told from day one, right, that the way that you're supposed to trade is let winners run and cut your losers short. How can you let your winners run if you literally have to cut them short in order to avoid making too much money? Oh, you're in a great position and it's likely to keep going your direction. You should get out, right? We shouldn't have to do that, but we do. So you can see here that I'm just displaying here that I was well past the target there. $400 past the target. That was actually peak balance of this account before I gave up on it, went into some drawdown, and it just basically after the drawdown, I was further from my artificial target than I would be from the target if I reset the account. Because my target was so far beyond the original target that they set for me. So if you want proof of this, you can go and watch this video. This is a live stream that happened, so you can see that this is not some sort of fake screenshot. Going on to the next slide, my strategies have a historical, put an asterisk there, go back and look at the disclosure here, historical edge given certain specific targets and stops were used. So if I change the value of this stop or this target, once I'm in a real trade, I am altering the conditions that I have back tested. And I don't know whether this strategy is profitable with a trailing stop or not. In fact, I have tested it and it's not. So what that means is that what I end up doing with this trade is trailing my stop. I would have passed the account had I let it run though. So that's the reason that this is just not working for me. Multiple times I would have passed with Earn2Trade if they didn't have this consistency rule. So what does that mean? Well, as far as trading publicly goes, I am switching to Apex. And there are a couple of reasons. They do have a larger drawdown, so that also makes it easier. There is no consistency rule in the evaluation. They do have that in the performance accounts, they call it, and they're less expensive. So a couple of other changes I wanted to talk about is I am making changes to the live stream, or in fact, not really, I'm not making changes. Well, the change I'm making is that I've been streaming for a lot longer. Some of my newer strategies run 24/7. This strategy here, which has this gigantic target, is back tested running 24/7. It may enter trades early in the morning before I'm awake, or late at night while I'm away from my desk. And so in order to document that, in order to document all of the trades, I have had a stream going. And I end the stream at the end of the day, and I'd like to do a review if there were any trades that happened, explain what those trades were, why I took those trades. But YouTube doesn't keep VODs or video on demand for streams that run continuously. There's a certain hour limit. I'll have to look up what that is. But essentially, some of my trades going forward may not be captured on stream because of that limitation of YouTube. I could, in theory, come over to my keyboard and mouse and stop the stream and restart it, which maybe I'll consider doing that. But it's just one additional complication, and it makes it a lot harder to document. It was nice being able to just do that once a day. So some of the trades may not be captured. In the case that happens, I will explain the trade and show screenshots and go into the performance of the account in NinjaTrader to kind of show where it entered and exited and things like that. But that's just an update I wanted to give. Kind of that's where we are. That's the state of things right at the moment. Displaying what happened today because the VOD is gone because of that limitation that I just mentioned on YouTube. This new Apex account is up $295 today. It took several trades between last night and the end of the day today. Let's see here. So right as the market opened, these are all the trades. This is a scalping strategy. Scalping strategies are very hard to do, by the way. Very, very difficult to make money scalping. So this will probably not work. These exact settings will probably not work for very long. So we do have to keep our eye out for that. But this is our entry, exit. It's 100% win rate so far on this account. So there's one trade. There's another trade. Essentially what it's doing is it's looking for the market to be overbought or oversold when the market does not appear to be trending very strongly, and then it enters when these Renko bars flip the other direction. So you can see that here. We get this green bar, which indicates that it's okay to take a long, provided it happens before we get a blue bar. So right here we get this bullish close before this blue shows up right here. So again, this happens here. We get this green bar, which signals, okay, look for a long. The next time that the bar turn, that we get a bullish close, we're going to buy one tick above it, which is what we did right there. It's nice. This uses limit orders to ensure that we get in at the exact right price, so we don't have to worry so much about slippage on this scalping strategy. Scalping, you really need to be using limit orders, by the way. Market orders will not work. So we get this red bar here, which says sell the next bear bar, the next bear close, which we did. Targets hit there. Get this green bar, which says buy the next bull bar. We buy right there. And of course, a lot of these trades could have gone a lot further, and we could have made a lot more money. But that's all the trades that have happened so far on this account, which puts us up because of, apparently we got slipped one tick somewhere, so we lost $5. We would have been up 300 today. So that's what's going on with the account. That's what's going on with Funded Prop Trader HQ. We do have a website in the works pretty soon. I'm going to be sharing a lot of these strategies with you guys, a lot of them for free, really a lot. So I'm in the process of making some and tweaking them so they're a bit easier to use so that I can share those with you guys. We'll keep you in the loop. That'll be happening pretty soon. Thanks for watching.